A lot has been said about making the most of a small bedroom. Many say that to let light into a room, you should keep the window coverings to a minimum. That is correct. Unfortunately, you can only see so far. Exactly how do you plan to handle the situation? Don't worry, if you lack windows, your chances of staying positive without the sun increase. Play on if you're interested in finding examples of small, elevated bedrooms with minimal or no window upgrades. As always, SimpHome curates you with the list. 12. A 10 by 12 foot dull bedroom to a Hammock HQ. Before you start, use SketchUp to plan your renovation. Remove all the 3-inch baseboards, 2-inch trim, and old 3-foot closet and 30-inch door setup for a fresh start. Level the floor using 3/4-inch OSB and 1/2-inch roofing strips. Remove old paints and streamline the style of the 32 by 48-inch windows. Install a new 30 by 80-inch door and run the 12mm thick flooring perpendicular to the windows. Finally, install an IKEA Expedit closet setup with 1-inch flush-mounted aluminum rods. 11. An epic DIY adjustable working desk from Unclelem. Build an adjustable height and angle working desk with two 18mm plywood layers for the frame, leg parts cut from CNC, and furniture board for the tabletop. Prototype the folding legs and sandwich the plywood layers to create the frame. Paint with mahogany-colored oil and glue dowels to hold the legs in place. Reinforce with screws. Fix the tabletop with screws and L brackets. Add a slider for the ink shelf and pencil catcher. Number 10. Elevate your room with plants. Our first recommendation is to add a plant as a decorative element to the bedroom. This particular one has recently become popular, and various factors make this an option worth thinking about. For starters, it helps to recreate the outdoors in your living space. It is a scientific fact that exposure to nature can restore mental clarity. Additionally, it will aid in air purification, and some varieties even release a calming smell that helps your sleep. Don't fret if your room has a tiny window or none at all. Yes, you can still put this plant into action. The key is picking the correct plant. Plants that require little to no direct sunlight, such as ferns, snake plants, pothos, etc., are ideal for a bedroom with medium to low natural light. However, succulent indoor plants like aloe vera or cacti will be a nice addition if your bedroom has minimum natural light. Number 9. Move the bed near or beneath the window. You don't need to hesitate to put your bed beneath the window when the space in your bedroom is limited. Even worse, you do not have any wall space to spare to build a new addition. This idea could actually give you extra benefits. For example, you will not need to build a reading nook since you could also enjoy reading a book on your bed with enough sunlight throughout the day. To tweak the idea, get a mirror, set it on the opposite side of the little window, and get more natural indoor light later. Number 8. Build your built-in storage. Invest in a new bedside table, like one with shallow niches on either side of the bed, if you get frustrated trying to find a place to set your glass or book in the middle of the night. Building a niche storage solution like this is one thing. However, the simpler version will require wooden crates, L brackets, and wooden treatment to smoothen them out. The drawback of the simple alternative is risking your head bumping into it. For that reason, you may need to layer the exterior of your crate with synthetic leather or rubber floor mats. Number 7. A floating makeup area. Although it feels ironic to have a full-fledged makeup table in a small bedroom, it may feel less so when your makeup table is like the one in the picture. It is slim and legless and comes with a reflective surface to maximize limited light piercing your room. To adopt the idea, you basically only need floating dressers and angle brackets to keep them sturdy when you use them as a table. To keep your mirror on the wall for years, you can use a Hangman Softie, a heavy-duty frame hanger or similar that you can install with minimum wall damage. It costs around $12 on Amazon. Number 6. Place a mirror facing the window. If you have a limited bedroom, the most simple hack is adding a mirror inside. There is no rule on whether it should be a rectangle, oval, or round-shaped mirror. Just get one which is in line with your interior and budget. Choose a medium to big-sized one because it will instantly help make your room more spacious. Pro tip: the simplest one is to place the mirror facing the window. To tweak it further, get another one on your ceiling and another for the darkest wall of your room. Allow the light to bounce multiple times and see how it will influence your interior. Still, about the interior, we recommend you our previous resource titled 10 Unexpected Places to Recolor Your Interior. It will answer challenging questions such as how do you apply interior paint or what is the fastest way to paint interior walls. It includes a concise explanation of how to paint an interior that increases the value of a house. Give it a visit, and we hope you'll adopt one of them for yourself. With that said, let's continue our countdown with number 5. Apply the right wallpaper. Many people would argue that wallpaper tends to make the room look smaller and cluttered. However, that argument could be wrong if you use the correct pattern and cleverly mix them with other room features. If you are fond of a bold or large-scale pattern, you can add it to one of the walls. It will turn it into the focal wall, where it would work best if you place your headboard over it. Meanwhile, select a small-scale, less crowded pattern with soft or pastel color if you want to apply it to all 4 sides of the walls. It would remain a spacious feeling in your bedroom. Number 4. Opt for mirrored furniture. You can purchase a wardrobe with mirrored doors to acquire the idea if you have the budget, or get affordable adhesive sheets and use them to tweak your current wooden wardrobe or dresser. If you only have plastic dressers to deal with, why not? Consider the installation the same as doing a regular crafting project and you're good to go. Alternatively, you can build an accessory box with some mirrors on one side. Set it in the opposite direction of your light source and you'll feel a new space inside your room. Number 3. Utilize the impossible corner. It is difficult to untie all the mental stress without a tidy room. This is why keeping our bedrooms uncluttered is vital. Here, a boxed-out layout turns an inconvenient nook into usable real estate. It provides an ingeniously concealed shelf for nightstand necessities while concealing unsightly electrical lines. Using different widths of paneling across the room adds to the modern look by creating the illusion of depth and length, making the room look bigger than it is. Thanks to the textured wooden finish, the scheme is finished with a warm and inviting touch. Wood veneer wall paneling in oak, pine, or walnut might help you attain a similar look. Number 2. Install the shelves high. If you have a lot of stuff, but only a small amount of floor space, you could strive to make the most of the vertical space available to you. Still, there are situations when it won't do the trick because it could hamper your movement. Shelving mounted at the wall's base can help with this issue. While it may seem like a lot of work to implement this plan, it's the best option. This choice affords you more room for storing things and won't restrict your mobility. If you're considering implementing this plan, here are some things to remember. First, you might want a chair handy in your room to easily access the items stored on the shelves. Alternatively, you could arrange various infrequently used items so you don't have to get up and down each time you need something. Limit your color palette. Your bedroom can be pure white if you desire. This color will do the trick if you're going for an airy, open vibe. If you, however, the color enthusiast, find that the concept doesn't work for you, don't fret, there are still choices open to you. First, you can play with a combination of soft and neutral colors with minimal wall decoration. Pick vibrant hues like red, orange, or yellow and mix them with lots of white to keep your unique color matching remain airy.